What is going on? Jordan Sherwood Wood on 1063 FatJackSports.com for our fight picks, each and every single UFC card. And what an event UFC 250 is. We'll get to the fight picks, how they played out a little bit later on. But Amanda Nunes, I mean, again, showcasing how great of a mixed martial arts fighter that she is. I was saying all week that I'm not putting into the conversation about she's the greatest women's fighter of all time. That's without question. But she, for me, is on the Mount Rushmore of greatest mixed martial artists of all time. She deserves to be in the same conversation of Anderson Silva and John Jones and George St. Pierre. And she proved it once again, taking on, a tough opponent in Felicia Spencer. She showed timing. She showed discipline, the same knockout prowess that we've known and grown accustomed to seeing with her now 11-fight win streak. And she was versatile on the ground. I really was actually looking at that prop submission win at some point in the fight. She was close in, I believe, round number 3. But in the end, it's a 5-round dominant unanimous decision. And certainly the question started to come up during the broadcast. What's next for Amanda Nunes? Weili Zhang is being thrown out there, a Valentina Shevchenko third fight. But you really, when you look at contenders either in the bantamweight division or the featherweight division, there are none. Amanda Nunes is on a pedestal of her own, and she's going to be there for quite some time if she's still motivated. 32 years old, definitely accomplishing the lone feat now of defending a championship in 2 different weight classes. So she's got an outstanding career, a sure Hall of Fame career. We'll have to see where it goes, but it's always nice to see her get to perform inside the octagon. Outside of that, Cody Garbrandt, welcome back. Impressive victory. I was dead wrong on that fight. I had Rafael Sunsao winning that fight, but Cody Garbrandt certainly showcased again the good footwork and the power that he possesses. He immediately deserves a top 5, top 7 bantamweight matchup to see if he really is back to being that championship caliber. And how about Aljamain Sterling? What a performance. That actually was one of our correct fight picks at FatJackSports.com. He was outstanding. A beautiful submission victory over Corey Sandhagen. In a lot of people's minds, that was the number 1 contender fight. That was a title eliminator fight. And actually now I'm starting to see a trend that perhaps people believe Aljamain will step in for Jose Aldo and fight Peter Yan at some point later this year for the Bantamweight Championship. But whatever you believe, the Funk Master is here to stay. He's a star in the making and certainly a viable, if not the future champion at 135 pounds. And then obviously Sugar Sean O'Malley. What a performance, a knockout of Eddie Wineland that had only happened 2 times prior in Wineland's career. He was knocked out by Eric Koch. He was stopped by Renan Barao, but a beautiful, beautiful knockout in the first round, a walk-off knockout at that. Sean O'Malley deserves a top 10 challenger in the bantamweight division now. Like to see how he could go, particularly against a wrestler. I think that'd be a good test for Sean O'Malley next. Although now there's rumors that the Marlon Vera Chico Vera fight might come to fruition. We were wrong on Gerald Meerschaert. Sorry about that play. Thought he was going to come in a little bit more cautious, but he went right in there. Ian Heinisch was looking to take him out early. We knew that was going to be the game plan for Heinisch. We really thought that Meerschaert was going to survive the early storm and get a decision victory. He was not successful, so that was a wrong play by us at FatJackSports.com, as was Asuero Formiga. He looked old. It looks like he's definitely past his prime, and certainly Alex Perez proved that he is an up-and-comer and someone that is certainly viable at flyweight. And we were correct with Neil Magny, so 2-2 with our premium fight picks, and maybe you were able to get that winner of Devin Clark, the free winner, 2-1 underdog that we said that would happen earlier on in the fight. Outside of that, now you got to look at what Conor McGregor is talking about. John Jones, Jorge Masvidal. Conor McGregor saying he's going to retire for the 3rd time now in 4 years. It seems like all these guys, including Henry Cejudo, they just want more money. Is this trending towards a fighters union? I hope so. Said it for weeks, said it for months, said it for years. Fighters are completely underpaid and underappreciated. There's really no other options for them. Hopefully this will, force Dana White to the negotiation table to put more money in the pockets of fighters. But I don't see it happening anytime soon. It's a tough, difficult conversation. And the UFC has control. I mean, they are the NFL of mixed martial arts. So there's not a lot of other options, not a lot of other negotiation that fighters can come up with, because people are going to still tune in. People are going to tune in and watch every single week. There's only like 2 or 3 stars that we have in this sport. So, end of the day, the conversation about, well, you're gonna get what you want because John Jones, Conor McGregor, and whomever else is fighting. That's just not true. Like, fights are gonna happen, and people are gonna order pay-per-views to see the next in line or the next contender. So we'll have fight plays. Already got a couple of things that we like for this weekend. We've got back-to-back-to-back fight weeks, so 3 more fight weeks in a row. June is action-packed. FatCheckSports.com. You get the winners or your money back. So it's a great way to profit. We were, again, 2-2 on the night. Had Aljamain Sterling, had Neil Magny, and look forward to some fight picks this week. Until then, enjoy the fights.